All right, here is a tricky kind of problem where you have more than one variable in it and you still want to solve it for x, meaning you want to get an answer that is like x equals something yada yada, I don't know, with y in it somewhere. Something of that form would be a solution for x in terms of y. So the way we can do this is using the quadratic formula, but we're just going to have A and B and C are going to have Y in them. So the first thing we need to do is get 0 on one side, because you can't use the quadratic formula unless you have 0 on one side. So that's going to make it look like x squared minus, I'm going to write it a little different so you can sort of see what are the A, B, and C here. So I write it as minus y times x, and then that plus y minus 2 here. That should equal 0. And so now we can think of this as a number times x squared. You can think of this as 1x squared, ugly 1, 1x squared, and then something times x, and then a constant. So that's your A, B, and C here. So we're going to plug these things into the quadratic formula as if they're just regular old numbers. So here I just wrote out the quadratic formula, and I'm just going to replace the A, B, and C in here with 1, negative y, and y minus 2. So negative b is going to be negative y. B squared will be negative y squared. 4 times a times c, well, the a is 1, so it's 4 times 1, and then times c is times y minus 2. And 2 times a, that will be just 2 times 1. Now we can simplify this a bit. Negative y is just y plus or minus the square root. Well, negative y squared is just the same thing as y squared, because it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative, so I'll just write that like that. And then I can distribute the 4 into here. The times 1 doesn't do anything, so I'll just write that as minus 4y plus 8. And then that's divided by 2. And there isn't really anything else you can do for it. This is a solution for x in terms of y. And you have a couple tricky examples like this on your homework too. Before you get to the homework, here's one I want you to try right now. Give it a shot. It is tricky. If you don't get the right answer, it's okay, but you definitely need to try it. And that is it for the section. Sorry it's such a long section. We got, 6 videos here? Yeah. That's a lot of videos. So you sat through all of them. Congratulations. Hopefully you learned a lot about the quadratic formula, and I'll see you in class. And also good luck on midterm 2, which I think is coming up.